Welcome to Ways to Look and Feel Great video series. In this video, I will touch upon Thinking Like a Pro, Smart Gym Moves, Part 1. Why are so many people attracted to bodybuilding? Since Arnold Schwarzenegger and countless other Mr. Olympias in the United States began dominating the modern bodybuilding scene. So it is not surprising that countless would-be bodybuilders are flocking the nation's gyms in search for bodybuilding gold. The heavyweights of this generation, like Ronnie, Coleman and Jay Cutler, have shown the world that being truly passionate about bodybuilding can transform into a full-time and lucrative career. We are talking about competitions with sizable cash prizes, product endorsements, invitations to meets, and more. However, if you want to be like Jay Cutler and rest of the gang, you have to start thinking like them. How can you think like a pro while working out at the gym? You can have 5 gym memberships across the state and all the sports gear you would ever need, and still fall short of your bodybuilding ambitions. You don't need fancy running shoes or the latest fad protein shake to accomplish your bodybuilding goals. What you really need in the beginning is knowledge about the best practices in bodybuilding. This is the focus of our current series. 1. Warm up before hitting it hard. Not warming up is of the most widespread cardinal sins of bodybuilding. Even professional bodybuilders are guilty of skipping warm-ups sometimes. However, I advise you to always warm up before lifting moderate to heavy weights. Our muscles can endure a lot of torture and strain, but eventually, they will break down if you do not take care of them. It is important that you take care of them now, even if your muscles are still at their peak condition. I recommend the following warm-up exercises. 1. 10 minutes of static stretching. 2. At least 15 minutes of sprightly cardio on the treadmill, bike, stairmaster, rowing machine, etc. 3 to 5 light sets that involve the target muscle groups for the day, such biceps, triceps, quads, belts, and so on. Pro bodybuilders also warn against the macho trend of lifting the heaviest weights you can find at the beginning of your workout. This practice will not improve your performance and will increase your risk of developing muscle tears. 2. Work out with a spotter. If you plan to perform barbell squats, bench presses, and gradually moving up the scale in terms of weights or resistance, you need to start working out with a spotter. A spotter is someone who guides and guards you while you are performing movements that could lead to serious accidents. For example, if your intention is to bench press 200 pounds for the first time and you think you can only do 1 repetition, it is probably that your strength will fail midway through the movement. When this happens, your bar is going to fall on your chest or, worse, on your face. People have died because they worked out with heavy weights with no one spotting for them. Who can spot for you? Ideally, your spotter should be someone who could actually stop a barbell from crushing your face or sternum. If another bodybuilder is not available, ask a family, friend, or some willing stranger from the gym to spot for you. Even if your spotter cannot stop the accident from occurring, you will still have someone watching your actual movement, and that person can call for help when necessary. 3. Wear a support belt to save your lower back. A support belt or weightlifting belt is worn around the waist, not for your abdominal muscles, but to support your lower back. To an extent, it does provide some core support, but its main use is to help maintain the tight configuration of the lower back muscles and your spinal column when performing high-risk exercises. Some doctors will question the use of a support belt simply because the belts have not been specifically trained to handle the requirements of bodybuilders and athletes. Therefore, it is important that you find a physician who has experience with sports-related injuries so you can ask him or her questions about proper training and injury prevention. If you want to perform a bench press or deadlift involving very heavy weights, you should definitely consider wearing a support belt. It does not matter if you are lifting in your basement or in a fancy and well-lit gym. A weight belt is necessary when performing exercises that could potentially harm your lower back. However, its use should not be abused. If you wear a weight belt, even if you are lifting light or moderate weights, your back muscles will become underdeveloped and you will not be able to develop the back strength needed to progress. Discover how you can turn your body into a 24/7 fat-burning furnace and develop muscle mass that men envy and women secretly desire in this free PDF report via the link in description below. At the same time, you can check out our blog at www.waystolookandfeelgreat.com for more info and updates. My name is Mark Kentbridge. I am a certified fitness instructor who runs a private gym for people wanting to be fit, regardless of age, background and gender. Thank you for watching this video. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and bell notifications for all future updates.